So we're going back to the Anpu opening because today we're going to talk about summoners. So last Thursday, and even before that, but last Thursday is when I started leaking the, the new summoner, or the new possible summoner. In the end, we were all guessing, but it does turn out to be the case that it is a new summoner that is coming this upcoming Thursday, so 2 days from now. And they did release the sneak peek on their official Facebook page. So let's go over and let's do a first impression of the new summoner. So here she is. I'll just take my head out of the screen for a minute. So yeah, we've seen this model rendered in game already. Looks a lot better in game. She's a Wendfear, very kind of like a mix between Barog and Fiona, very fairy-like, right? Kind of like Moriami with the wings and whatnot. So I like her look in game. It looks cool. Again, visually they knock it out of the park. So let's look at what they're telling us here in this sneak peek. So, dear commanders, a new SSS level Wendfear summon hero Sif, the Lady of Nature, is coming soon to Eternal Evolution. She can summon Gobo, a stone golem. We've seen that in the gameplay video, in the selected area to fight for her. So obviously you can select where it is, but if you saw in the video too, it had a very, very small range. Like, it wasn't like a Dan Bear by any means. It wasn't thrown way out there. It was kind of like a mid-range summon. Gobo inherits some stats from Sif, so we don't know which ones yet. I'm assuming attack, because it sounds like she's going to be more of an attack-based hero. Some content creators out there, shout out to Kiger, who has found screenshots of her exclusive, and it does appear that she has an attack exclusive weapon. Gobo inherits some of the stats from Sif and performs heavy strikes. Okay, so we don't know what heavy strikes are, but I'm assuming that's going to mean lots of damage. Performs heavy strikes every specific number of attacks to deal invincibility effects, to dispel invincibility effects, and inflict additional damage to the target. So this right here, Dan's Bear is just to set it and forget it. It's just going to sit there and it's going to pulse damage, whereas Gobo is obviously going to get, we don't know if it's just attack. Most of the summoners require just attack. They scale off attack. It could be crit, it could be crit damage, which is going to be interesting because I don't have any madness pieces with crit rate on them. Performs a heavy strike every specific number. Okay, so this heavy strike, every specific number of attacks, he's going to do this heavy strike, which dispels invincibility and inflicts additional damage to the target. So this is like, so Fiona was just released in game, and it seems like Fiona, with all those invincibility procs on assassins, summoners were already kind of the soft counter to assassins without Korra. With Korra, it's a different thing. But dispelling the invincibility kind of nullifies some of the stuff that Korra brings. Or not Korra, I can't remember her name. Fiona? Fiona. So, dispel invincibility and deal additional damage. So I'm hoping this character is just a huge damage dealer. And we can already see she has some kind of support built into her kit. Sif can also summon Pebbles to remove control effects from Gobo. Okay, so we've seen this where there is another small stone golem. He's kind of flipped on his back and he's just doing stuff. It doesn't sound like Pebbles. The names are kind of funny. It doesn't seem like Pebbles is really doing a lot of damage. Seems like he's basically a CC remover, but it says just from Gobo, so that's interesting. Because I guess the summons, if they're running Impulse of Annihilation, they're going to be stunning a lot, so this would keep him not stunned. So you can remove invincibility and you can prevent him from being stunned. Under certain conditions, oh, here we go. Pebbles can also activate Gobo's special combat state. Okay, don't know what that is, but you did see, if you've watched Kiger's video, he was wondering what the green circle around Gobo transitioned to red. I was saying that it was possibly Karma's Ignite ability, but it does sound like that this was Pebbles procking that green circle into a red circle, but we don't know what it means quite yet when the circle turns red. Guess what? So this is a common mispronunciation. Guess what other skills Sif will have in the comments after reading the following hints. So, hero characteristics. Single target damage. Okay. Alright. I guess Ampu is bringing all of the AoE. Even Dan, to an extent, with the bears, bringing AoE. Crit focus. So this is what I'm wondering on. Crit focus. Critical focus. So since she's a single target, and if Gobo is her only summon, and if she's attack-based, sounds to me like you're going to want to run a Marauder set, but with crit rate gloves. So whereas Dan has attack gloves and a hero subset, I'm thinking this hero is going to want crit rate gloves with Sun Signet subset. Could be wrong, but again, this is an initial impressions video. And this is just me spitballing. Hero overview, right? Summoner, yes. Damage focus, good. Lots of damage. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Because this character is basically going to be replacing Masrani as a healer or Rez as a damage buffer to Ampu, right? Rez brings a whole lot of benefits to the field just by having him on the field, aka the limited energy regeneration or the energy regeneration pushback on the opposite team. But he's also buffing Ampu to get off those ults over and over and over again. But I think that Sif here is going to replace those two, and it's going to be a full triple S summoner team. So more damage is good. Single target damage focus means that she's going to be good in Turbine. Large summon. Okay. Oh, large summon. You know what this means? So Doralee and Doragon was a tank. Doralee was HP based, and she was acting like the tank. So now she's kind of similar to Doralee, where Gobo is also going to be considered a large summon, which counts as a tank, or it counts as 3 summons on the battlefield, which helps in Turbine because it limits it mitigates some of the damage, even though we can already reach the damage mitigation cap on Turbine at 12. But it's also going to count really well in Crimson Abyss. Now I know Assassins already can speedrun Crimson Abyss, but if someone doesn't have Assassins and say Summoners are their thing, then this team is going to have 2 large summons. Take Masrani completely off the field and just run the 5 triple S. And just with Doragon and Gobo, that's 6. This counts as 6 units. You might never get pushed back. You might never get pushed back. You'll be able to recruit her at the next limited recruitment event after the next update. Stay tuned. Okay. TLDR. Summoner. Damage summoner. Don't know if she's going to need crit gloves or attack gloves. Sounds like she's going to be damage focused, not HP focused. Which means definitely Madness set. But that hands and the subset, the 2-piece subset, remain in question. I think I'm going to start looking for... See if I have some crit rate Madness gloves. I'm not sure I do, though. Not sure I do. Let's see what some of the comments say. Alright. Maybe create heroes that is a counter to Assassins, because Assassins are too strong now. Okay. That's what this is, Michael. That's what this is. Let's see. I thought tanks are still the toughest. The Assassin team can kill the tanks. They can. They can. Well, her summon can dispel immunity, which is a big part of how Fiona Sin teams work. Because yes, so this guy's already getting kind of schooled. Okay, good. All right, good. Lynn, I like your comment, Lynn. Good for you, Lynn. Good. It's just good. Krishna, wow, a fantastic hero after the last hero who was a disappointment. I'm excited for this, to be honest, hoping for good content soon. All right, yeah, I like it. So for those fellas that spend $200 to buy Nord, your investment is slowly going down the drain because now they purposely introduce counter invincibility heroes. Hate to break it to you, but Nord's investment has been going down for a while now. He is where before I was kind of on the fence. You know, albeit he's still a great hero. You don't need Nord anymore. You don't. He makes things easier, but he's not necessary. Rework all the old SSS heroes. All caps. Wow. Okay. They did say they're going to give an Ascension feature in-game. They're building it. They're probably going to limit it to old SSS heroes to make them better. It's coming. Armitage. It's coming. Whoa. Sorry. Just hold on. Be patient. Be patient. Are you guys going to add any support type events or dungeons? No. Like trying to survive or out-heal a boss? Ooh, actually, I like that. I actually do like that. So instead of DPS, it'll be HPS, heals per second. Okay, okay. Enough of the comments. That's cool. I just wanted to see some of the initial impressions of her. I'm excited. Summoners were my main team forever. You guys have seen me run Ampu as my intro forever. On my main account, I got Ampu Immo 5. I got Sorv Immo 3. I think Dorley's Immo 1 or 2 now. Dan is Immo 5. My summoners are stacked. I am excited to see what this new hero brings. All right. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this nice and short. Tell me your first initial... Here's what we're going to do. Give me your, on a scale of 1 to 10, not 0. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate this hero? Where Korra is 10, and that stupid elephant... Where is he? That guy. Where Korra is a 10 and Langle is a 0. Tell me how you rate Sif in the comments below. Till next time, everybody. Cheers, peace. Where's my Leo button? Bye-bye.